Welcome to another episode of the Muscle Hustle Podcast. I'm your girl, Cokes. Make sure to subscribe at the Muscle Hustle Podcast on all social media platforms, including Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Subscribe. What you do, King? Click the link.
Click the link.
Whack-ass.
It's down there somewhere.
Now you literally got me trying to put the damn link at the bottom because
Put
of
it
you.
down there then.
You know what's crazy?
Make sure to subscribe, okay, on YouTube as well, too. If you're into the audio stuff, we on all audio platforms. Instagram, the whole 9 yards. You already know the vibes. You know my man's over there. He always misses his cue.
You do it different every week.
But you should be
And
in
it's your girl,
tune, my
Coke,
guy.
And your guy. That's what you do. But now it's like, you know, it's cool. We got company. You want to show out. It's cool. So, yeah, I'm Ken Jones, you know.
Now he's giving you his last name because before he wasn't giving you all that.
I give everything now. You know, I'm out the boot. So,
Yeah.
I'm him now.
There we go.
I'm him.
Timothy.
But, yeah.
But appreciate y'all. Listen, it's been a long time coming. Finally, we got everybody under one roof.
Finally got these Negroes in here.
Listen, and I'm geeked up. My bros is here, and I'm all the way geeked. Thank you. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then, I'm just going to give y'all flowers.
All right, I guess I'll go first. What up, man? I'm Doug, co-founder of Influential Individual Clothing. Fresh out of Memphis, man. Definitely an honor to be No, like Coco said, it's an honor to be here. Definitely been trying to come and rock with the family. Excited to do this, and let's get to it.
Yeah, and I'm Carlos Mar, Influential on Instagram.
Step back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, bro.
It's gonna
I'm breaking my podcast virginity. Everybody, y'all take these on me, man.
Nerds go
Yeah,
crazy.
everybody. But anyway, I'm Carlos Mar, Influential Clothing Line, co-owner, Influential on Instagram. And it's an honor to be here. This is my first one, and couldn't do another podcast before I did Muscle Hustle. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So we appreciate y'all having.
Yeah, I'm geeked. I'm going to be cheesing a lot on this damn camera, but yeah.
Man.
Hello.
Oh, my bad.
Hello.
Well, my name's Rashad Ruff, you know, just friends Los and Dub, you know, we've been rocking for what, 12 years, 13 years, man. So from selling hats to their brand coming up, you know, we just always wanted to pretty much be around and support because it's nothing but love. That's what Influential is all about.
Like, honestly, just the way that I see y'all move, when I talk about unit and I talk about support and just like really pouring into each other, y'all take that over and beyond. Like, seriously, I mean, I know y'all got friendship in, you know what I'm saying, as far as years in and whatnot, but real talk, sometimes, you know, years in, it doesn't really mean nothing, you know what I mean? It's just years in, you know what I'm saying? You just know somebody for a long time. But the fact that y'all steadily still supporting each other, like, your brand is his brand is your brand. Like, y'all pouring into each other as much as the next, you know what I mean?
When the product is crack, who don't want to wear it?
Appreciate it.
Good point.
That's true.
man,
That is true. Well, welcome, y'all. Welcome for sure. Seriously. Okay. Atlanta. That's where you from?
Yep. No, we both from Memphis.
Both from Memphis. Okay.
Hold on. Let's tell the story.
Yeah, let's go ahead and break this down. 'Cause-
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell the story. So
break it down.
we both was born in Memphis, stayed there as younger kids, and then we moved to 10 minutes out to Marshall County, Mississippi. So
You moved from the country to the country.
for us, Memphis the city, though.
Oh.
Yeah, to us, Memphis the city. So,
Seriously?
bro, when you figure out if you came to Marshall County,
You
like
can
I don't
say
think we had a
difference.
gas station until.
Which I got like a Phillips
Bro,
66.
bro, listen, bro. We didn't have a gas. We didn't have a like a major, like a Texaco Shell.
Yeah.
Since I was like 13.
This almost like a
Right.
setup scene on
Y'all still have a little guy. That's
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
right. Going out
Bro,
there.
bro, I grew up on that though. Like pulling up to Mr. Ben Jones gas station, bro. He come out, pump your gas for you. They
Nah,
got the
for real.
gas pump that
Yeah.
it's spinning around and stuff. You don't
Nah,
got the
bro,
digital
yeah.
numbers, it's dials.
Yeah.
Like we grew up on that. But
Well, hold on. Now, I mean, sorry, Jersey.
Man, how
We got to pump your gas too because you gonna get robbed.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
it's totally different.
You ain't
Okay.
worried
In
about
Memphis,
getting
you're gonna
robbed.
get robbed for sure.
Yeah. But what we
80%
grew
chance
up
you
at,
get
you
robbed.
ain't worried about getting robbed.
said
It's just country.
Okay.
Like, you know, we got horses, cows, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually country. That's what he mean.
So we got the best of both worlds. Like When we moved to Mississippi, we still had to go to Memphis for everything because it wasn't nothing in Mississippi. It ain't shit there. So we got to go to Memphis for everything. If I want to go work out, if I want to play for a sports team, if I want to do anything, I got to go to Memphis for everything. So when people be sending me back and forth when I'm at home from Memphis to Mississippi, like, bro, you moving around so much. I'm like, no, I'm in the same spot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going back and forth across the state line.
What would be the distance in regards to that? Like how long?
7 minutes.
Okay.
My parents' house is 7 minutes to the state line. So I get to Memphis in 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, with it being so close, we grew up on Memphis culture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's what we, even though we was in Mississippi, that's what you kind of like was groomed with.
So what part of Memphis? North Memphis?
East Memphis.
Orange Mile area?
Look, his research. Look at that. Look at you, man. All right. Look at you.
He from Memphis, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Orange Mile, East Memphis, brother.
East is closest. East is closest to us.
Yeah.
But so you in there, you're gonna roam around regardless.
Okay.
You said Memphis culture. Explain that.
I mean like 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Project Pat, 808s. You know what I'm saying? Speakers.
Cowbells.
Yeah, cowbells, everything.
Cowbells.
Yeah. So that was our city life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bill Street, washed out. But to be able to go and do stuff like when I say Memphis culture, there's barbecue, there's anything you can kind of think of that kind of encompasses all that. Because what y'all here in abroad is more Memphis, not Mississippi. So it's easier for me to say Memphis culture because people can understand what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So that's why I said it.
So this particular union and friendship, how long is that?
Since the beginning of time.
You ain't talking about BC right now. Like, how long is that?
But that's how I feel, though.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
A long time.
Are we getting to you, sir?
So I'm gonna I'll tell the story again. I'm the storyteller.
He the storyteller.
My mom sent me and Dub a picture of us in 1st and 2nd grade. I was
like that.
I was Mr. First grader. He was Mr. Second grader.
Yeah,
y'all got that?
We don't, bro. I can't find it.
We can't find it.
My mama sent it to us like.
No, I'm saying it's a such thing of Mr. First grade.
Oh yeah. Back then.
Bro, you finna hear some. Like me and Doug graduated. I graduated with 38 people. He graduated with 40.
Yeah, we went to a super small school.
What, talking about the whole school?
Whole school?
Whole class, bro.
My senior class.
Wait, word. Wait, what
His
type
senior
of?
class,
Y'all stayed in class all day? Try to see y'all.
No,
They probably had y'all at that school, bro. That other school, that alternative school.
Doug graduated from Victoria.
But I chill out, bro.
But it's only 40 people.
But hey, shut up, bro. But nah, our high school is definitely kindergarten through 12th grade.
For real?
You go
not
all the way
secondary.
through. You don't have to, but you go all the way through. No secondary. You don't switch. You don't swap. So like you literally stay with the same people all the way till you graduate if you stay there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And that's pretty much.
At least
that's
on
how
top you get a
that's
break.
How the story was. So when
we knew of each other because Doug was super bow-legged as a kid, so he was the kid that walked funny, and everybody was like,
I was though.
And I used to ask my teacher like, why you walk like that? Like, he wasn't friends, and so we both played sports, and we knew of each other. We always competed. Doug was like better than everybody at basketball because he was already tall.
You say you was this tall in 2nd grade?
Bro, he was 6 foot in about 6th grade. So
hell no.
I'm really thinking y'all was in them all day classes.
No,
they had y'all from the other school.
No, you wasn't, bro. You wasn't all day.
When I go back and see it, I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like we really came from this small school.
For when you think about it.
What was the name of the school?
H.W. Byers.
Okay.
Yeah.
They named it after a guy, a principal. He had
slave on him.
Of course. I mean, it sounds like it. It really do.
Nah,
he was black.
Oh, okay.
He had an accident and he died. And they named the school
Look
after
at
him.
you. Repent.
Sorry, family.
But
my mom, my dad, they all went to
everybody
high
went to
school.
the same school.
My mom from Memphis. My dad went to like his grandma.
My grandma taught there. Yeah, my grandma was an English teacher.
Oh, this is like
everything. So like
everybody in the neighborhood.
She
It's literally like if I get in trouble at school, my folks gonna know before I get to the crib.
That mug in the newspaper.
Yeah.
They read.
I was a trouble kid, so like Doug was the total opposite. Doug was art class, super good grades. I had good grades too, but the difference was I had good grades. I get in trouble. Doug never got caught for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So you just knew how to forgive you.
He never got caught for nothing. So it was when we did start hanging as like 6th, 7th grade when we started playing sports and stuff, it was a lot of people that kind of didn't want us to hang together because it was just like a yin and yang. Like
bad influence. You were.
I'll get in trouble a lot, but at the same time, I'm on the debate team. I'm on.
Exactly.
I got good grades. They can't kick me out of school because ain't nobody else passing tests but me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it wasn't like that.
But we bonded over sports.
Yeah.
And it was more so like, all right, bro, if we're gonna win the championship, if we're gonna win this year, we need to lock in together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it became a thing like, okay, I don't gotta ride to school today. Doug come pick me up.
Yeah.
This man was driving in elementary.
Bro, he had a 5.0 Mustang.
I'm done.
Still got it.
That's 6th grade, 7th
Still
grade.
got it. That's my. I had it since I was 14.
I'm still walking to school.
Yeah.
So what?
Still
middle
do
school?
left foot.
Yeah.
I'm just
Driving to
pissed
school.
off right now.
Easy.
Well, I mean,
I feel you.
well, shit's the country, bro. Ain't
Country.
nobody gonna really pull you over.
But I had a motorcycle in ninth grade.
Your uncle was an officer, so everybody knew everybody.
So when technically, once you got your permit, you got to be 16 to get it.
Yeah.
But once you got your permit, you can pretty much drive a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, up top, like we look down at what's going on in the South, especially when it comes to like Memphis and Mississippi and Arkansas and things of that nature, right? And all we see is just like a bunch of like racist bullshit.
Slavery.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, did y'all have to like really deal with certain things like that? Like, how did y'all deal with certain things like that? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw certain things, you know what I mean? But
everybody was broke. So it was like,
That's a good reason to get robbed.
Right.
like, everybody was broke. So it was like, I graduated with 2 white people. But they both got kids by black people. Like,
Oh, they weren't white.
oh, so they was well mixed in regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, so the areas that you were in, it's pretty pretty well.
It wasn't a different class. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
everybody was just trying to figure it out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I mean, I
Wasn't
tell.
old middle class. No.
Nah,
Mhm.
like they looked at my parents as middle class, and my dad, because my dad built houses.
Okay.
So you come to my house, we got a big ass house, but my dad is going to work in the same place. His, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else's parents going
His
to.
mom, my dad worked at the same spot.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's just we had a nice house because my dad built houses too. You know?
So he stole material.
No,
Now I tell people all the time though about the South. Since I'm in Chicago now, they ask me like what the difference is. I mean, the reason why we really didn't experience a lot of that is because it's straight up. Like, if you a redneck or whatever back at the crib, and then if you are racist, you gonna stay in your yard and be in my yard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hide it from me, and then we gonna respect each other's boundaries.
Right.
It's very rare that line is crossed where we from. But I tell people about, like, I'm living in the North now, people not straight up about it. Like, you can be working in the workplace and then you get drunk with your coworker that's white and then you realize that they racist because they
Oh
say
yeah,
something.
absolutely.
I respect somebody more so
Right.
that tell me up front because that's how we grew up.
Right.
Have we ever encountered racist shit with police? Yeah. We got pulled over just like anybody else, yeah. We both graduated from Ole Miss, so it was a couple stuff there. But only time I really
Yeah,
had,
both went to Ole Miss. Okay,
Yeah.
that I did not know. Okay.
the only time, well, I finished at Ole Miss, but the only time that I ran into something at Ole Miss was when Obama got elected. When we all ran into something. That was the only time. That was the only time we
it wasn't as bad as
had
the news, man. But
Yeah.
But it was bad ordinance.
Wait, y'all was on the news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Obama
That's
got
the only
elected.
time we had racism directly at us.
I
at
thought it
Ole
was
Miss
like y'all
anyway.
three was
Yeah.
on the news.
Well, I mean, technically,
No.
that reporter did walk up to us when we was in front of what was that, Kincannon.
Kincannon, yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't. Me and Doug wasn't even there. We was in Tupelo, and then we seen it, and we heard a lot was going on campus, and y'all was on campus.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That
so
was
we
something.
came. To
Y'all
y'all
was there,
We
so
came
we
to y'all
rushed up
dorm
there.
to make sure y'all was straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happened was it was crazy. That's when like Facebook was like real big back then. So what you saw was like once the whole thing was completed and it was done, you started like everybody said like it was about to be a riot, and it was coming from another dorm where it was predominantly white.
Stockard.
Yeah,
I stayed in Stockard.
yeah. So it was predominantly white.
So these
And so-
freshman dorm, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it was crazy because we were getting alerts and it's like, we're upset, we're mad, like they were pissed, like it was going crazy. And then next thing you know, they said we about to go outside and you're thinking like it's about to be something simple, something calm. No, you step outside your door, they was lighting his pictures on fire. They was
Obama's
throwing bottles.
pictures.
Yeah,
Obama.
they were going.
This was the
crazy.
first
The
time.
first time he got
Yeah, so they were going crazy. Walked up on us, and they like we because our dorm was predominantly black. You know, I'm just
in your dorm.
Yes,
But your
I'm-
dorm was predominantly white.
I'm just being honest.
Okay. Yeah.
It was predominantly black, so most of the black kids was in that dorm, and so we heard what was going on in me, and you just want to go outside and take a look at it. And so you just see a bunch of ruckus. They
yelling
yelling out the back of the trucks, the Confederate flags going everywhere. And then a news reporter walked up on us and was like, "What's wrong with you guys?" We looking around like, we have you. Like, what's wrong with them? Like, film that. Don't come to film us. Like, you got to turn that camera around and you could really see what was going on. Like, it was real bad. Yeah. Cops came and everything. Yeah. That was a tough time.
So we wasn't, like you said, we wasn't even there. Yeah. But we knew they was on campus and it was happening at their dorm. So we rushed back to campus just in case anything was, you know what I'm saying?
My brother's keeper.
So we came back. But no, it didn't really get to that depth of it, but it was something happened with some black kid, but it wasn't just crazy.
Some little dudes, privileged kids burning some signs.
Yeah, it wasn't that crazy.
They weren't gonna get out that truck though.
They wasn't. They wasn't getting off that truck.
We tried to get them to get out that truck, but anyway. But to answer your question, nah. I mean, we've experienced some stuff, but not to the extent of what people make it seem. Yeah. Like he said, slavery. That's funny. But my dad picked cotton.
Yeah.
When he was young. My dad was born in 63. Yeah, you can add that up.
He about 59. Yeah, he about 59.
Yeah.
59.
No. My dad's 60.
60 something.
Yeah, he's 60 something.
Oh, damn. I'm cutting
that out. 60 something. He the man. He didn't want to do the math. Right. He didn't want to do the math. But my dad's 60 something. But so, I mean, it doesn't fall that far from the tree. You know, but that wasn't a slavery thing. That was something just to make money for the household. Right. But when people think of picking cotton, that is associated with slavery.
Right.
Because we had to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. But then it was more so just to be able to make ends meet. Yeah.
Shot.
What's up, baby?
How you know them?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, man.
Oh, okay.
That's how it started. We all went to school together.
Okay.
They were already there. I came in my freshman year, and crazy enough.
Wait, where you from?
I'm from Maryland.
You're from Maryland.
Yeah.
You sound like you're from D.C.
Yeah.
What part of Maryland?
Shout out to baby.
PG County.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, PG County.
Be
more, PG County, Maryland. That's where I'm from.
DMV area. Okay, I see you. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Ole Miss. Crazy enough, I didn't know them my freshman year. I thought, so where I'm from, like, and I didn't grow up in a bad part, so I'm not saying that, but where I'm from is when, you know, like, Mississippi is so different. Like, where I'm from, they don't talk to you. They don't compliment
at all.
They don't compliment you at all.
At all.
Like, it's like I feel like if somebody tell you those some nice shoes, nice hat, nice watch, I mean, 9 times out of 10, they try to take it. And so like going to Mississippi, it was totally different. Like, cause one of my first encounters with Low was I can't remember what shoes I had on or something, but Low.
Most likely you from DC. You had on some New Balance.
I didn't have on New Balance. It wasn't rocking with the New Balance when I first got
some
it.
Nike
I think I had the KDs on.
No, you had some phones on and Penny Hardaway's from Memphis.
Yes.
So
because you had all the phones.
I had some phones on. We was in the student union, and Low walked up on me. He said, "Hey man, I like your shoes." And I looked at him.
See, hold on.
I was like,
Flower would give it over.
Yeah, and what's crazy is he is though. Like if you know Low, like he gonna compliment you. Like we could be anywhere, and he gonna tell somebody, "Hey, that's a nice watch. I like your chain, I like your hat."
Damn, what was your response? That's what I want to know.
I responded like how I would respond if somebody asked me. I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Like off some like, "What's up?"
No, he did not.
Yes, I did. It was
that nigga tucked them shoes like that. He might try to take you.
Nah, it wasn't like that.
He said, "I appreciate it." That's my bad. He said, "I appreciate it."
It was
kind of like a brush off.
Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, like I wasn't embracing it. I tell you that much. Like, you keep it moving or whatever. But like, and I feel like that was our only encounter on our my freshman year with you at all, because it really kicked off my sophomore year.
Yeah, I didn't know you for real freshman. I just saying, I was like, it wasn't that many of us that got fresh on campus.
Right. Yeah.
So like when I seen somebody like that had that culture, I was like, I try to make sure. Nah, I rock with you, bro. Like, you get fly for real. Like,
but like what sparked it? Like, what really sparked it is my sophomore years. We had a party. Like, we threw a party. It was me and some of the freshmen. And we had it at one of my boys' house. And I was a DJ. I used to love DJing, and so like it was a crazy DJing time for me because it was just like right off my iPod. But the party was jumping. Like, it went crazy. The party went so crazy. Oh snap! The party went so crazy.
Went that crazy?
That pretty much the party went so crazy. The floor caved in.
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
the whole floor, like literally, because we was on the second level, and I can't remember what song, but that thing was jumping, and because the whole floor like caved in, like literally. So I mean, Ole Miss,
Like just kind of like concave,
like there was
or actually like there was a hole.
it didn't fall. It didn't fall all the way through, but
I know them niggas is pissed.
oh, they were hot, and that was like the topic of like that Monday is like that party. Like, was you at the party? Was you at the party? Crazy enough, Low and Dub, they used to throw parties all the time, and that's what they were known for. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember seeing Low again, and he walked up on me, he told me, "Hey man, I heard you was the DJ." He said, "My boy Dub DJ." And we was like, "Oh, for real?" He was like, yeah. And so I'm like, "All right, cool." He said, "Man, maybe one day we could probably throw a party or something." I'm like, "All right, cool." You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like, people talk, you don't never know.
Right.
But crazy enough, he was serious. And so it wouldn't, I don't think like 3-4 days went by, but they were ready to go again. Yeah. I'm about to say, I think it was that following week.
The next week.
And so crazy enough, Low came back. I don't know how it happened, but me and Dub ended up linking up because we wanted to get the playlist right. And so keep in mind, I don't know him. Like I don't know him like to like, I'm not saying I don't trust him, but I was like, hey, fresh faces to me. So Doug take me to his spot. We go in there, right? And then we getting the list together. We doing the mixes. He doing his stuff. I'm putting some of my stuff on it. And what's crazy is Doug fell asleep. Like he went to sleep. Like as we were doing the damn thing, and I'm sitting there waiting for him to wake up. And I'm like, man, I don't know this. I don't know him. Can I tap him? Can I get him up? Because it was time for me to go. But he was out there knocked out. But crazy enough, we threw that party. And that party was like the mecca of what started everything.
Yeah,
was a
like
it was the same weekend as the Kappa store party, and all the upperclassmen like.
So none of us Greek, just so y'all know.
Yeah,
none of us pledged.
But all the upperclassmen, girls was like, "Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't throw parties on the same day the Kappa throw parties. Nobody's gonna come to your party."
And you challenged that.
Man, what? Did we?
I was like, all right, bet. We threw the party. The upperclassmen girls that came first, they were like, "We told you, well, nobody gonna be here, or whatever." About 30 minutes later, we looked out, crazy, like everybody there. And from that point on, it was like,
whatever you do, we there. Yeah, nice.
And that's really kind of how it started. Like we just started with parties after parties after parties, and then as those things go on, certain things happen, and then you start to realize that these ain't just your people that you party with. Like this is like your family. Like these are your friends. Because I'm gonna have to say, me and Ole Miss, I was like the trouble one. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always into something, and so I didn't have family in Mississippi, and so it's crazy going out there by myself, being able to kind of allow myself to be his family and his family, go to Thanksgivings with him, go to Christmases with him. Yep. Like that was special to me. You know where I'm from. If somebody
I'm about to say that's kind of hard. Being up top.
I'm trying to tell you where I'm from. Like it's like family's big, but I ain't had no family out there. And when people open their doors up and they feed you, and they take care of you,
that's different.
On breaks where I couldn't go back home and stuff like that. Like it just holds this. You know what I'm saying?
Different type of weight.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool, especially with Low, because Low, my first time ever, I had Thanksgiving at his house. First time ever, I found out that fish and spaghetti go together.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like I never thought that was a thing. Like I tell people all the time that like
I'm not breaking on that. I'm sorry.
You just gotta go to the South.
You ain't had it our way. That's all.
I'm about to say.
Do you like spaghetti?
We good. And we're not even gonna go into that. We already had this discussion. We're not going back on this.
I think the way y'all think we eat.
I think we're just gonna leave this where it's at.
I mean, it's fire. Like
you're not gonna convince me. You're gonna leave.
I get it, because when we come up, spaghetti is the main, and salad is your side. But going out there, spaghetti is the side for them, and fish is the main. And that's on Thanksgiving table. Where I'm from, we don't put spaghetti on the Thanksgiving table or fried fish.
Cussed out, huh?
You know what I'm saying? We don't. Like that's not what we do. We do chicken, we do yams, mac and cheese.
You bring spaghetti to my Thanksgiving table?
It's over with. You're not coming back. You don't get that invite. Yeah, like that's terrible. So to go out there and like kind of create that relationship with his family, with Doug's family, it just shows that like at the end of the day, don't matter where he's at, because he's in Chicago, where he's at, and he's in Atlanta. I mean, and then I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so it's like, but yeah, you would think like how we all linked up right here today. That's how we are every time we click.
Right.
It's like we ain't missing a beat
at all.
Every time, it's all the time.
I think we just gotta look at that, the group of people that God aligned us with. we all take pride in being like a really good friend to the people in our circle.
For sure.
And bro, it wasn't until I got a little older that I realized a lot of people don't have that, bro.
At all.
A lot of people don't have
At
that, bro.
all.
Yeah.
And cause our clique is really like 15 deep. Women,
Solid.
girls and guys.
Yeah,
and everybody
it's a lot
think
of
like, there's no way y'all be able to like be friends. And bro, we ain't have any issues. We had everybody at weddings, baby showers, housewarmings.
Yep.
Just a big clique. And you see how we, like when we come out here, we 30 deep.
30.
A lot of them
Yes, a
people
lot
be
of
our
them.
friends from back home. Like
Yeah.
everybody's here this weekend. They constantly landing right now. Just because we have an event at Ebony Fitness.
Right.
It's not even our event. It's your
Y'all-
gym.
It ain't my fit.
You know
It ain't even out of it. Yeah.
But they coming to make sure we
Yeah.
feel that support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, I'm thankful. That's one
For sure.
of the things I'm most proud of. Like the people we aligned ourselves with through college and from childhood. That
That's crazy
That's
because of the fact that like, there's growing up, you really kind of go through your friends that seasons of friends and stuff like that, right? But it's just like, okay, yeah, it's a season. They probably just gonna last for the summer or whatever like that, just to be outside or whatever, take pictures, you know what I mean? And that's what you're known for. And afterwards, it's like, keep it pushing. You don't even miss nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just kind of fizzles away. No beef, just sometimes just fizzles away. But the fact that longevity-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like just the time in and still you don't miss a beat. It's still the same type of vibe every time y'all get up.
Yeah.
But
That's
you know that
crazy.
college friendship is totally different.
That's true.
That's totally different.
That is
I got
true.
brothers I play ball with. Like we get on the phone, it's like we just left out the locker room.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
And I gotta call you
It's
every day
15,
either.
20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yep.
what's happening, Chi?
Yeah.
What's going on? I hear the kids in the background. I tell nephew, I say, what's up? It's like, and I probably ain't seen him in 10 years.
10
5
years. Right,
but
right.
It's on the phone or whatever. But that college relationship and that childhood bond, it's something different about that. You know what I'm saying? It's real different. That's closer than real blood.
Yeah.
just broke together.
Yeah.
For college, you broke,
Yeah.
bro. You
Broke.
struggle meals,
Yeah.
you walking places
Damn,
and
sharing meals.
bro,
Yeah.
sharing cars.
Right.
Like if
Yeah.
one person got a car,
Everybody got a car.
Working
Yeah.
the same job, make
Yeah.
it easier.
Yeah.
Like they
I
just
remember
make it
me and you,
simple.
I thought about that
That's
the
how
other
it
day.
was.
Me and you going job hunting together, and we both got the bartender job.
Yeah.
Bro, why did they do that?
I don't know, bro.
Why they give both of us the
Man.
same
Yo,
job?
it was a good time, though. I tell you that. It was a good
I
time.
used to love coming up there let y'all make me drink, bro. Oh God, they was the plug.
So how did the clothing line come in? Like, I don't know, I'm probably skipping.
If y'all know,
No,
actually
you
no,
good.
that's exactly where we need to go because Influential is out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's influential at this point. Like, you know what I'm
crazy?
saying?
I think the first time I met y'all was leaving. Y'all had sweatsuits the first year?
Yeah.
With the puff?
Yeah.
With the puff things going down the leg?
Yeah.
I'm getting in my car. I'm like, dang, I missed everything. I think it was you, some other people that came with y'all crew was thick. Y'all was in a expedition.
So
Yeah.
we in one
I
today.
remember the
Yeah.
car.
They was in an expedition. I'm like, man,
I know exactly what
I
they
need
talking
that
about.
suit. I got the
Yep.
beige one and I got the brown one. I think I still got it in my closet today. I can't fit it no more.
Yeah.
But,
But I know exactly what
yeah,
you're talking about.
And I was like, man,
Because
he's
I
like,
pulled the stuff back out the truck.
yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I
definitely.
was like, damn, this just got some dope product. From that day, I was just like, man, they own. And then
Thank
ever
you, bro. I
since then, we
appreciate
just been, I've
Rocking.
been, you know,
Yeah.
That
We
day-
appreciate you too.
That
We
day,
definitely
bro, put a
support.
lot of respect my respect for you went through the roof, bro. And it inspired me for real. And I'm gonna tell you, you don't remember this part.
Oh.
When we was setting up, I was bringing in boxes. And bro, you grabbed the boxes.
You helped.
Take them to the
Yeah.
spot.
You helped us bring our boxes.
I didn't know who
in.
you was, and we
Yeah.
chopped it up, and I was like, "Damn, bro, you compete. You look good, bro." I was like, "You compete." I was like, "Bro, you look." I said, "Your shoulders giving man physique, but your calves, bro, they look classic. Your calves look classic." You was like, "Oh, bro, I'm going through." I don't know. I think I'm finna switch to classic. We talked about that,
Right.
And then I had just met Bianca like 2 weeks before we came,
B.
and she kept talking about like, "Oh yeah, you should show this to Ken." And everybody kept coming to the booth, kept saying, "You should show this to Ken." I'm like, "Who the hell is Ken?" Like, she's like, "Oh, he's a gym owner." And I was like, "Oh, damn." So I'm speaking to some older, bald head dude. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm. And she pointed at you. I was like, damn, that same dude that just helped me carry everything in.
Right.
But you never mentioned
That you
I own
own
this
this.
Oh, I'm
spot.
never
He
gonna
won't.
do that.
Yeah.
You
He
never
won't.
did
I'm never
none of
gonna
that,
do
bro.
that. I'm
He
never.
You was
won't.
just super like
Yeah.
super genuine, bro. And I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, that's what I
Yeah.
aspire to be. Like somebody
Yeah.
that can
Appreciate
be,
it.
Yo, first
they
6
can
months,
always
I
give you
told
that. You
everybody
know, I
this
can
was my
put you in
brother's
like in
podcast.
position, but
Did you really?
I don't have to brag about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you came back and you bought our stuff. And then the next day, 3 or 4 people came to our booth and was like, Ken showed us your stuff.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
want everything you got in women's. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that type of time.
That's what's
So,
up. That's what's up.
bro, you got
Super
people.
grateful
When
for
I'm
that.
in Memphis, bro, it's people that like look at your page like, I want to look like that. And bro, I feel proud. To know
They
you,
filters,
you know
man. I'm
Yeah.
just.
what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah, he's solid. Like, bro,
Yeah,
solid
I
for
appreciate
real.
that, man.
Yeah.
Look
For real,
at
for
you,
real.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
You shut up.
oh.
Nah, that's real. That's
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
He
But
don't
nah,
like
yeah.
getting flowers like
Nah,
that. Like
I-
he really
I
don't. He don't know
remember-
how to take
I remember that
compliments.
because he came over there.
So shower his ass real quick, cause
Nah,
yeah,
for sure.
pause.
Deserve
Nah,
it.
that's what's
Most
up.
definitely. Most
Pause.
definitely.
A lot of
No
our,
Diddy.
real quick.
a lot
No
of
Diddy.
our influence in Houston come from your gym.
Yep.
Us
Exactly.
being in your gym, meeting people, and they helped our brand grow a lot.
Right.
So yeah,
Most
bro, we
definitely.
appreciate you for sure.
That was the
Appreciate
first.
y'all, man.
That's the first like time that we got to network out here
Yeah.
in general. And I remember him coming over there telling me, like the same dude that helped me bring the boxes over, he the owner of the gym. Like that. So when you was like, dang, I missed that thing, I already knew who you was.
Yeah.
Either way, I wanted to make sure you got whatever you was
Yeah,
looking
y'all,
for.
it's like y'all had just got y'all stuff from our,
Yeah.
like just came in. It's like the boxes.
Yeah,
y'all still got the
exactly.
China boxes, everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Man, I need the brown and I need this. What
Yep.
size you think I wear? Man, you look like you were.
Yep, I started going.
Yeah,
he was
started
like,
sizing them up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it to fit on my arm.
So I just grabbed it, man. You know, man, y'all quality was A1 from the get go.
From
I
the
mean,
jump.
and just the fact I think then y'all get there late, so y'all was in the back. Y'all was on the, in the
Yep,
back.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that was our first MV
Yeah,
fit.
yeah.
Man, we think we
Don't
about
worry,
to show
you set
up.
up this time round.
We think we about to show up. We straight. Man, we pulled up.
Nah,
I
I'm from
was like,
already
this
set
Right, they
shit
set up.
jumping.
Right.
Selling shit. I said, bro, this shit jumping.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
y'all
we
was in the
love
back.
it.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But what saved us was the food was in the back.
The food was in
Oh,
the
so
back.
Everybody had to come
Yup.
around.
Had to come back there.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get food.
Yep.
That's the only thing that saved us, and it was shady back there.
And
Right,
then
right,
day
right.
2, we was earlier, and everybody was like, "Damn, where y'all was at?" We was like, "Yeah, we was back there yesterday." Most people like, we ain't even see y'all had all this, so we knew what to do the second time.
So FYI, just letting y'all know, this weekend is actually Ebony Fit weekend.
yeah,
So yeah, everybody's back outside. Vendors, influencers, fitness influencers, business owners, the whole 9 yards. Everybody's here. Houston's the first stop. It is a tour, and yeah, we're back at level 1, doing what it do.
Another one.
no,
And another one. Okay, so how did the brand start? Let's dive in.
the brand started officially, and I say officially because that's like when we actually started making clothes.
Mhm.
It was during the pandemic. Like that's
Okay.
when we actually started making clothes. But we did some hats before that.
Right.
So
So you started out with hats.
yeah,
Okay.
started off
Easy.
with
That's
like
the easy way to go.
yeah,
I mean,
some
I-
suede. Dad has some
you
suede.
telling me? I
They-
thought I was gonna stick with
were
this
fire
hat.
too.
Bro,
They
it
were
was-
fire.
That was
No,
like
G
20.
Heard is the only reason we got a clothing line, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
G Heard is the only reason we got a clothing line.
Yep.
It was G. Herc.
Why you say that?
I'm gonna introduce. He here. I'm gonna introduce.
Yeah, he here.
He
He the one that wanted the
So
clothing.
it was his
brand first.
idea. He wanted to come out with a clothing line named Dreams, Miracles, and Blessings.
Yep.
Damn, you
And
still remember the name.
DMB.
Crazy.
My,
Yeah,
bro, my
DMB.
influential. I mean, my Cash App name is still DMB Carlos
Mm-hmm.
because he asked.
That's DMB. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
got it.
Yep. That's true.
we got close because we all used to just take pride in like being fresh back in college. So that's all we had money to do was
That's why you
eat
rolled up
and
on
buy-
him the way you did.
Yeah.
buy some clothes.
Gonna take my
Um,
time.
So G he played ball for Mississippi State, which is our rival school.
Yeah.
But his brother was me and Doug's roommate. So G used to come to every time he didn't have anything going at Mississippi State, he was in
Pull up.
Oxford. And we got close. He liked our style, whatever. He's like, bro, I want y'all to help me start a clothing line. So boom, me and Dub started doing the research instantly. We finding out how we gonna get this, that, this.
Started
And he
drawing
wasn't really
customs.
tapped into it. So we constantly asked him like, bro, do you really want to do it? And we
Yeah.
going back and forth. And he was like, bro, I just got too much going on right now, whatever. focusing on ball. I think I'm finna transfer, that type of time. So,
When you say researching, exactly what were you researching?
well,
You know what
we
I'm
don't
saying?
know anything about actually making clothes. So, we started from scratch. We some country boys that went to a little 40 people, 40 graduation class school. We don't know.
Damn.
We just know how we like to dress. We don't know how to get it though.
Right.
So, we sketching stuff in a paper book. Like Dub can draw. He was in art class, so we sketching stuff in a book, and we don't know how to get that made. So we doing the research like, oh, how you do this? We didn't buy sewing machines. We figure out we thinking we gotta make it our own.
That's how you learn how to sew.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's
a little longer down.
I still got that sewing machine. We never used
We didn't use it.
Yeah,
we never used it.
As soon as I tried, I was like, bro, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, bro. And G told us he didn't want to do it. So
So you backed out.
time passed.
Time passed.
We was like, bro, we can get all this research on doing the clothing line. I was like, we might as well start. Like, we might as well do one. And he was like, before then, Dub he started getting into fashion. And like, Dub is a risk taker when it comes to fashion. So like, a lot of people in Mississippi hadn't seen some of the stuff he was doing. So, and I do some stuff like, I remember in 2010, I was tying shirts around my waist and stuff, plaid shirts.
The flannel.
And people were like, well, why you got a shirt on around your waist or whatever? But 2 weeks later, they'll be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I remember this specific day, Doug wore a denim jean vest, and Doug was ripped up. He didn't have no shirt on under it. And some dude,
The Bobby Brown era.
and some dude kept like, look at this man want to show off his ass, whatever. And he was trying to like check him, but where we from, like, we'll check your ass to sleep. Like, don't even fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't no problem.
So
we'll fight your ass.
2 weeks later, dude had on
The same
a denim jacket.
Yep.
Without the abs.
Without the no abs.
Just straight wall.
But he did wear it.
I used to always
tell
tell them, like, man, F that, man. We some influential individuals, bro. Everybody do what we do. Like, I used to always say that. And to make them, I used to try to pipe Dub, pipe him up all the time. Like, man, where would you want to, bro? Like, man, come on, bro. We influential, bro. Everybody do what we do anyway. And I had it in my bio on Twitter and all that. So when we started looking for names after we did all this research, I was like, bro, let's do influence. Hence, why a lot of our shirts got an influence on the back instead of influential. Yeah. I was like, bro, let's do influence. And Doug was like, nah, let's do influential individuals. I'm like, that's long as hell. That's long as hell.
Yeah.
We went back and forth about a month on that. He designed some stuff with influential individuals on it. I designed it with influence on it.
Exactly.
Which is how this shirts and stuff came. And
we found a happy medium for it.
Yeah, we was like, bro, let's just say influential.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened.
But the name, the like LLC is influential individual.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
But influential was short. Yeah. But the fact that the way that it came, like, it was just, he was basically trying to let me know that everybody influential. Like, it's basically just like believe in you, be unique in your own way. So the name influential individual still stuck. It's still something that we went with, right? Because that's exactly what it is. When you wear influential, it's an outward expression of what you believe, right, inside of you. You know what I'm saying? We are all influential individuals, and we all influence too. So we use that as well. Like, you influence people in your gym. If you got kids, you influence your kids. You know what I mean? It's something that we all do. There is no gender, no race that basically tells you that it basically has no bounds. You know what I'm saying? It's the most relatable thing. And for us, that's what the messaging is. We all influential.
Bad.
And you just wearing it, letting people know that that's what you believe in.
Definitely a movement.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. We glad to have you a part of it.
Definitely. Yeah, you already knew. I was like,
glad to have you a part of it.
Stuck with me.
Coco, you remember when we met?
No.
Oh, wow.
You remember when we met Coco?
We met Coco last for my birthday. That's my first time meeting.
Yeah, it was fun.
I just remember talking to you prior to that because I know you was kind of like inquiring about like competing and stuff like that. So I remember us talking beforehand, but then afterwards it was just like, I came in when y'all came out, y'all did y'all thing, and I was just like, from where I'm from, I'm
I
like,
get it. Yeah.
I don't know
trust
these
her.
people.
Being shy.
Yes, you
I don't know these people.
She
But
really be
then-
like, she
But
gonna
it took
do that check though.
30 minutes later.
I'm about to say it took her
She gonna
probably.
let you
Yeah,
slide.
I'm about to say she was the life of the
She
party.
gonna do that check.
Jiggy,
She gonna do
get
that
I
check.
do that
Hey,
check.
hey, you know him? Nah, I don't know that nigga. Oh, you be like, you know him? Yeah, he good people. Oh, okay. You know, she gonna do a check. She gotta do a
It's
background.
not based on who you know. That's not true. I am not like that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
I
Hey,
feel
Lauren,
the temperature, and then afterwards, I'm like, okay, cool. And every now and then, I'm like,
We can go to
you
our
want
text
gin or
thread
you want
right now.
hang with
Henny?
Shanice.
Gin or
Hang
Henny?
with Shanice.
Oh,
You want gin? Cool. I know where I'm going with that. You want Henny? Oh, bet. I know where I'm going with that. And then I seen everybody else in their element. They was chill. I was like, bet. I could be me. Cool, no problem.
so that's why you brought Tangeray today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
got
a wild
everybody.
one back
Oh, right,
there.
right,
I
that's
saw
a-
that.
Different.
But y'all drinking it, though. Shut up.
I mean, yeah, it's
Appreciate
mine
it.
gone.
Appreciate it. I'm very
Shouts out to Tangeray. We need that sponsorship.
Yeah, go on.
Now.
Go on, run that.
He say this every episode.
Yep. We-
Spotify, we need that sponsor.
Somebody.
And if we don't get it, we go in the week.
Anybody.
Sony camera. Somebody.
Get it.
Yeah,
Canon,
Help me.
Nikon,
Right. Somebody.
Sony.
Damn
Anybody.
carpet company.
Shit.
Exactly. What these mics here? What
Somebody, anybody. Yo,
Rogue. Anybody. Help me. No, but no, seriously. Like, I mean, y'all were welcoming. I come from a big family. And it's predominantly male. I always kind of stress on that just because of the fact that it takes a lot for me to welcome a lot of people in my bubble, my circle, you know what I mean? But I go off of vibes. So right off the top, you gonna show me who you is.
Yeah,
I mean, and from jump, y'all have shown me consistently who you are, and that's the only reason why I still rock with you, because it's genuine. I only rock with genuine folks, so that's just what it is. But
How big your
That's real.
family? Like, your grandmother, how many kids does she have?
why you asking that?
You going to the
Because I'm
top of this
African?
Shit, mine.
No,
we had
nobody.
like
I don't
12,
think nobody.
16.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
I'm
saying, I don't
African,
think
right?
nobody. Both of my grandmothers had 16 kids.
Yeah.
I don't
My
really
dad,
know
family,
how many kids. So
Niggas
my
like that.
grandmother, I know my grandmother,
kids.
she actually had 12. My grandmother had 12 kids.
They don't make families like that no more. Where they be
Yeah.
like 16.
Yeah, my grandmother had 12 kids, at least the one
You know
I
what?
claimed.
Goddamn it, I'm starting that.
The other one, I don't know how many she had.
Spread the seed.
But I even know, like, one of my
That's the
uncles, he got
Tangeray, my
like
bad.
48 kids, and
That's
the
the
other uncle
Tangeray.
got like 52. Like, they going in competition and whatnot. So, like, yeah.
You can and
Like,
try.
in Jersey, I basically was, raised pretty much by my cousins because there was just a lot of us, and we
Man,
live
that
in the
shit
high
fun,
tower
though.
building.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of
all
family?
What?
Yeah.
All them
Greatest
cousins.
All them kids to play
4th
with.
of July, Christmas.
Listen, if you already know 440 kids, you already know what's up. It's literally a damn high-end building, and half of the damn floors is relatives. So
That's crazy.
Every
They go
Sunday
the
at
whole
my
building.
grandmother's house was like a party.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
She has 16 kids, all the cousins, all her kids coming back every Sunday. She cooking her ass off.
Mhm.
And my uncle's gonna barbecue. We got 4-wheelers. We going fishing. We doing.
Everything.
It's a party. Every
Bring the
Sunday.
But
family
that's why I
back.
like to cook,
For real.
because I'm always accustomed to cook. I can't cook for just self. I gotta cook for others. Y'all just be missing the oxtails.
Well,
That's
since
on
you
y'all.
saying
though.
that,
Hey,
The oxtails once we
That's on y'all though. That's
We
not.
won't leave till Monday.
That's
That's-
crazy. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make sure we get that.
Don't worry about it. She just cooked oxtails last week and I ain't getting that.
Oh, see,
I did not cook oxtails last weekend.
crazy.
I
What you
did
cook?
not. That was just rasta pasta.
Whatever, roster, whatever.
And you had oxtails. What are you
let's get
talking about? You ain't even
It
share.
was generic.
I'm saying today Friday, we won't leave till Monday.
yeah, let's
Right.
get that.
So get that going.
We can
Yeah,
run
y'all
it.
did that once we left.
cash
As soon as
app?
we got on
We
the
did.
flight.
It's in the
Yeah,
grocery.
Yeah, got it.
It's
Cool,
easy.
cool, cool.
You know she gonna hit you with, oxtail that went up.
It did. Niggas is stealing oxtails and shit like it did.
I said the oxtail meal over here about
Run them.
$50.
Yeah, straight up. Well, no,
working
Pie
at
Burns is
Tomahawk.
pretty dope.
Shout out to
Shouts to
Ben.
Pie Burns.
Shout out to being from the country. It's always somebody that work for Cisco.
Yeah.
And they,
Yep.
they always get
Packaging meat.
Yeah.
Like, can you send me some?
For real.
Tell your mama them to send me
crazy.
some.
I got an uncle, 2 uncles that work for Cisco.
We're not gonna tell you their names.
Hey,
We're trying to get them fired.
But nah,
Like, goddamn, nephew. That damn podcast you had.
Nah,
you was on
it's
got me
legal,
fired.
bro.
Don't
This
put me
kind
on
of-
blast,
Oh, okay.
whatnot.
Nah, it's legal.
Talk
to
too
get
much.
discount.
Just like your mom.
What I'm gonna say, but yeah. So when you get ready for some oxtails this summer,
We get that
Not
done.
this
Yeah.
summer, this weekend.
Yeah, yeah,
he
we got
giving
it,
you
we
too
got
much
it.
of a grace
Right, we don't
period.
need- yeah.
Yeah, we want it this weekend.
We need
Like,
it
and
this
don't wait
week.
till Monday. Prep it
Sunday.
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Let's crack that thing open.
Well, yeah,
I'm for
whichever day. I
personally.
don't care what day.
We'll cash app you.
Yeah.
Cokes.
Y'all heard it
So
first.
Okay.
influential clothing. You know what I'm saying? the clothing business or just starting your own clothing line is heavy.
So what do y'all cut and sew, or what do y'all do?
That's a lot. Like, how do y'all?
Both. We actually do both.
We do
This is
both.
the first year we did a lot of domestic.
Yeah.
This year.
So break that down for us, because honestly, like, okay, just the start of the actual clothing line in itself, right? Right. We got the back end part, right? The background for the most part, but
Yeah.
a lot of folks that honestly, I mean, you go to school for fashion merchandising, fashion design, fashion, whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the little vocational school that does stuff? Fashion Institute. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff like chill out. But you know, you got a lot of different avenues, of different ways to kind of go about it. You know what I'm saying? All with the mentality or the focal point of just starting a clothing line. Okay. But again, it's just folks that kind of just sit from the outside looking in. They're just like, you know what? I got some creative ideas. I want to start a clothing line. Like,
Ain't that easy? It's
That's what I'm
but
getting
you know
at.
what it is?
It's not that easy.
It's the influence. The influence.
you just had to try to.
Yeah.
You're
But
not a
that's
rapper,
what
my
it is.
guy.
I got bars, but
You
it's
don't.
the influence.
You really
No,
don't.
It's
Like,
the influence. If you got influence, you got a following.
He said
It
it
don't matter
up.
what you put out there.
He set it up perfect.
don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Said it.
And your people's gonna rock with you till your quality get to where it need to get to too.
And that's
But
so true.
like I said, in one of the last episodes, just be careful what you use and the type of quality you using, like, you know, and what
Yeah.
you doing, because you got people like, okay, we know quality.
Mhm.
I know you got a what's that, a Hanes t-shirt, and you sell it for $50,
with the tag.
with the tag still on there, like, come on now.
Exactly.
But people don't know.
So what
So
I-
you see, okay, you
It-
see,
that-
I
that's-
feel like it's a dig. You know what I'm saying? Because I know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
I know.
You gotta. You gotta do your
personally
research.
offended.
Don't be offended. Don't be offended. You know what I'm saying? You
So
gotta
you
school.
didn't-
Here's the thing. You gotta school us. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, folks don't know about cut and sew.
Right.
Folks don't know about, like, you know, trying to wholesaling. Folks don't know about major vendors. You know, folks is just getting hip on Alibaba Express and regular
That's
Alibaba.
when we
You know what I'm
started
saying?
though.
But see, that's the thing. Sometimes that
2015.
information isn't really out there for folks to know. So this is the reason for the type of platform that we have here, is to be able to put that information out there. So it's not cookie cutter. It's not just something read in a book. You know what I mean? It's not, oh yeah, a class to take. You getting it from somebody who's already
made
in
the
it that you
mistakes.
could relate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Trial and error.
even with you, Coco, I'm a gym giver. So like, if you walk up and ask me anything about, my only restriction is people be like, you ain't did no research, you ain't did nothing. They be like, yo, who make your clothes? I want your vendor.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing it like that. Like
Yeah.
that ain't how we doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's a process. You ain't finna ruin my relationship with my vendors
Mm-hmm.
because you want to half-ass do stuff.
Gotcha.
Nah, you need to know what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need.
GMS.
Nah,
You get my vendor, my Chinese vendor
Yeah.
that don't speak English, and tell them, I want a shirt like this.
Yeah.
Bro, you gonna get some crap.
Yeah.
Like they gonna send you the cheapest option. Is you ain't gonna know what the sizing gonna be, cause you don't know what you're looking for. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't know anything about GSMs. You don't know it. You don't know that stuff.
So ideally, research-wise, what exactly for somebody who is trying to start a clothing company is actually serious, but they don't have no information. You know what I'm saying? They just see what is out there. They notice they're influenced by, you know what I'm saying, you or the next person, whatnot. But they're just like, you know what? I got my own style and I want to do this my way or whatever like that. But I just don't even know where to start. What would be something that what would be the initial tips? First 5 things that you pretty much tell them to actually research on.
you can go
To
first,
research. I mean, first
You
of
talking
all,
about researching first off before you even
yeah.
do anything else.
I think the first thing in regards to just research, outside of you like knowing your brand name, you know what I'm saying? Like understanding why you're doing clothes and what your who you trying to target, what's your audience. Outside of those kind of things, like actual research and making garments, the first thing would be definitely to search some manufacturers.
Okay.
Now, the thing about searching for manufacturers that people may think is the wrong thing to do, but it's actually the right thing to do. Alibaba is actually good for you. It's not bad. It's not a hindrance, but it is overseas. But it is good for you in the essence of it's actually vetted. Like, depending on who you pick, like if you want to go in there, if I say I want to make box style t-shirts, boxy drop shoulder. You can put that in and it'll give you X amount of people, X amount of different manufacturers.
And some of them are verified now too,
Yeah,
right?
those
So
are
you can
verified.
actually even search.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
filter that joint out.
It'll tell you if they're verified. You can look up their documents. You can look up their reviews. You can look up their turnaround time. You can look up everything
And who they made clothes for.
and who they made for as
Mhm.
well. But now, but that's the thing about having your own brand. Like you have to actually sit down and read and research that stuff. Like that's one thing. Now for us, our process in the beginning was kind of like that, but it turned into something different because we wanted to do cut and sew.
Okay.
Like, which is actually, I don't recommend that you start off doing it.
Jesus.
I don't recommend that you start off doing it but for us, it had meaning behind it
Okay.
because you basically have something. You starting with nothing and you're creating something. And that's pretty much what we live by. So cut and sew wasn't just to do it from a fashion standpoint, but it had a message behind it too.
So all your stuff is cut and sew?
That's what we always started with.
Okay.
Now we've started to do some stuff that's domestic because of stuff like pop-ups.
Gotcha.
Like if
Okay.
it's something where we can't get it done in enough time,
Just adapt accordingly in a sense like that.
exactly.
Okay.
We'll adapt to some brands that we know that have good quality,
Gotcha.
and then we'll put our own twist to it.
Mm.
But for us, it was a little bit different. So okay, now we want to do cut and sew. Now you can't just go and tell them that you want a type of shirt. Now you got to tell them what material you want.
Tech pack.
So now it turned into
What you say, Ken?
You need a
a
tech pack.
Yeah.
You'll be there all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it actually turned into us physically
What's
going.
a tech pack?
That's
I'm
just,
gonna tell you.
Okay, thank you.
But it actually turned into but tech pack is serious though. But it actually turned into us physically going into our closets and touching our favorite shirts and like why?
or
Now you're
buy,
being
like, buy
intentional.
other people's stuff.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
Like why do
Yeah.
I like this? Why do I always wear it?
Looking at the
Is
looking
it?
at the
So
label.
then we
Right.
started looking at the labels of what, like the mixing of the garment,
fabrics,
the
yeah.
See,
fabric.
now you're being intentional.
And
then
then
after
Gotcha.
that,
We
we
measuring
went
the
to-
body of the shirt. Like,
Yep.
okay, this shirt is
Yeah,
30. This 26. The shirt is 26 from the collar. I want it to be 27.
So you really just
And
walking
then-
around with a measuring tape?
I had one.
Okay.
we got some here with us.
Yeah.
Not here, but it's at the Airbnb
Yeah.
for sure. It
So-
changed from and even just that, like you go from a 1 inch collar to a 1.5 inch collar, 2 inch collar, mock. Like it turned into us going to actual. We started going into Nordstrom. We went into fabric stores. We went into everything and like tested all the shit that everybody was buying.
Mhm.
Like, why do people like this? And we start. Everything has a tag on it. We started writing down like this is 3% spandex, 97% cotton. This is 15%
Yeah.
poly. This is 75. We started writing everything down because everything serves a different purpose.
Mm.
So then we got to the point where like, all right, now I can go and actually know what kind of fabric we want.
Yeah.
And like the cut, now it's a tech pack. So for people that don't know, a tech pack is basically your layout of exactly what you want your manufacturer to make.
Okay.
It goes from the design itself, it goes to the logos, the sizing of the logo, it goes to the color of the fabric, you picking everything, the cut, the layout, everything. Like, but it's basically to a T, like all the way down. So they have no questions asked, like your seam lines, the thickness of your collar, if you want it hemmed at the bottom, if you want a raw hem, like you got to be very specific, especially overseas because the language barrier. But our manufacturer, they do have translators, but you can still tell the difference. Like they kind of know what you mean, but they don't.
They don't.
No.
And we asked a lot of questions. We got fortunate enough to have manufacturers that we asking stuff like, and they end up telling us, they were like, well, Off-White uses this much GSM.
Yeah.
Like it came to like that. And that's how we started learning. And GSM is, for people that don't know, basically like the thickness of your fabric,
Garment. Yeah.
thickness of your garment.
Is that
And
the
then-
ounces that
Basically,
people?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it went from
I don't measure in ounces though. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
They don't.
Nah. So it'd be like this may be 400 GSM.
Okay.
That may be 250 GSM.
yeah,
Like,
something like
that's
that.
how that.
Display.
Thirsty.
See?
Gram square meter. That's what.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Square meter.
Okay.
So they cut out a square of the fabric, lay it on a scale.
And they weigh it.
How
And
many
they weigh it
grams
like
it is.
quarterly.
This
Okay.
weighs
That's what it
400
is.
grams.
Gotcha.
That.
But yeah, so the research came in. I mean, it's so many layers to it though, because this is a mineral wash shirt, which is a different type of application.
Right.
It ain't just a regular, like your regular fabric. Like, so I mean, You just got to ask me more questions because it's a lot to it. Anybody that's like starting off, that's why I say if you're starting off, I would say don't start off with cutting. So personally, I would say that.
Shit show.
Yeah, because it's gonna delay your process if you want to do it the right way. Unless you got some people you can tap into that's gonna like like speed that process up for you. Because it's a lot of research, a lot of learning. And then, like, you order these samples. Samples are super expensive.
Samples more.
Yeah.
That samples count more, yeah.
And the thing about overseas,
MOQ though,
is minimum quantity.
I mean, with cut and sew, they got to use a certain amount of product.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
The MOQ, you have to buy a certain amount, basically, what he means. And then with that, we got fortunate too, bro.
Yeah.
We got fortunate. Like, we don't have to buy 1,000 or 500.
Really?
That's relationship.
Is that over time?
Honestly,
it started off like that.
Yeah.
Really?
First show,
But we can talk them down though. Hey, look, man, I'm new into this. All I need is 50 pieces, 75 pieces.
And they'll be open to that?
Our first one was 50. They was
Depending on who it is.
So just talking to them.
Yeah, it just depends, but it also depends on how crazy your design is. Like,
because I've been sitting on this one design that actually was supposed to be the initial opener of the Muscle Hustles merch, but then I was like, I don't be wanting to bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
I told you.
Y'all influential. Y'all got your own.
So pass me that V-neck right there. That's behind you. So the V-neck, like this satin V-neck with the magnetic pockets, all that.
Look kind of small. I don't know if that's mine or not, huh?
This your size.
That's my
It's
size.
your size.
You can open
My
it. His
size. No, it's my size.
But something like, so I'm gonna show y'all like something like this right here.
Charlotte Hornet colors.
Something like this, you can't do 50 quantity. You have to bump it up because you have
It's definitely my
you got
size.
metallic thread and you got satin inside and outside. You got knit at the bottom.
That's definitely my size.
You got the knit.
Dress?
You got the knit ribbon.
Tunic.
And then you have even more embroidery at the back, like 3D embroidery on the back, but it's all set. So this is actually super custom. Then you got magnetic pockets. Something like this, they won't allow you to do 50.
Pockets.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is with it, with the cutting, so you basically say whatever you want to say and what you want on, and they gonna do it.
Right.
Price really don't even change
Not much at all.
at all.
For real?
Nah.
Not much at all. So when you just said cut and sew is so expensive, the samples are expensive. The shipping is expensive.
Yeah.
But
The garment
the
itself
garment
is
doesn't
very
typically
reasonable.
See the patch too. Don't forget the patch.
Very reasonable.
Detail.
But the
All
thing about it,
details.
and I think
That's another thing y'all known for is your detail.
Detail.
Like, I mean, you got a whole script on the side of your hat, B. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
but
And
telling
people
you,
just stare. Right?
it's a lot of research that go into it, man. Like, for anybody that want to do it and really want to do it, I say do it. But if you want to just start off, and jump off the porch a little bit with it, I would say you don't have to do cut and sew and all that.
Oh, no, I was just passing it for you to just admire it. You're going to pass that right
So
back.
this is
I like
actually
that.
one that's unreleased yet.
Yeah, it's unreleased.
We just wanted to
Yeah, I
show
got a
it.
black one like this too.
Yeah. This
That's the one
this
that
nobody saw.
Steven had on the
So he
episode.
This is an exclusive
Yeah.
for y'all, just so y'all can check it out to see what we
So I
dropping
get
next.
like, yeah, right.
Step your game up, Coco.
But yeah.
Take it.
Sometimes Pumas don't be really putting out ladders. Puma, I need y'all to step y'all game up so I could be able to rock these colors the way I need to.
Puma, they need the deal.
Yeah.
They need to sponsor.
Yeah.
But see, stuff like
Y'all had me
that,
going to Brooks.
that's just like trying to give you more luxury.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a magnetic pocket. For them, that's simple for them to do. But when you see it, it adds more value to your purchase.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
it's-
that's
You
what we
being a
always try to do.
creative, you know what I'm saying? Like you were the one that was a drawer, right?
Yeah.
Lo, you would say that you were the one that is more of a the push because you won't draw nothing.
I tried. They put me in art class. Yo. I tried to get in like 3 or 4 times. They won't rocking with my drawings. So
I can't fold this.
I want to hear what you finna. I want to hear what you finna say.
So being the creator, like being a creative, not the creator, being a creative, right? And just having that you're a creator and then also the enforcer, right? And actually doing. It's one thing to be the innovator, the creative person, the drawing person and things of that nature, right? And just having that creative mindset, being able to actually put what you're trying to articulate in words on paper, it's a lot more ease, right? Yeah. But then enforcing it, like how easy is it? I could tell you it's not for me, but nonetheless, like to have these different designs come out at the woodworks, like one, how long does it take? You know what I'm saying? To make a design.
We designed. I mean, damn, that's a good question. It depends. It really depends.
It depends.
Yeah,
because a lot of stuff that y'all love, me and Dub probably designed it
Years ago.
Years ago. Two, we were just on the phone chopping it up. It was like, oh, I say something like, bro, you know what we need to do? We need to do a V-neck. We designed it probably 5 years ago.
That.
Yeah, we designed it like 5 years ago.
Okay, so I don't feel bad. Okay.
not the exact one, the idea.
But idea. Yeah.
Like the commercial that y'all just saying that
Yeah.
Stephen did.
Yeah.
The idea
A long time.
4 years old.
Yeah. He was like, yo, we need to do something about black love. He was like, I need you to do your spoken. He was like, I need you to do your spoken word.
Man, he Dominican. He black in his mind. You see the way he was doing this last night? He black.
Steven, you're not black.
You know he gonna come for you.
And you didn't light up my picture.
Last night.
Yeah, they tried to put you in front of me so I could show up on the camera. It didn't work.
Damn.
Teeth and hat.
All I had, teeth, eyes, and hat. I miss what black love used to be. The moments when we admired its essence. The vibrato of its cadence, the aroma of its fragrance, we thirst to bask in its presence. Its influence that shapes imagination into a love that's scenic and cinematic. You know, the climax where his black boy Joy finally gets to meet her black girl Magic. A poetic love that snaps away generational curses as fingertips applaud melanin monogamy, or possibly a timeless kind of love that moves in ways unstable for still photography. One of a kind, created by God that made him pause and curse for the first time. Damn, I'm good. And maybe we should play fight like kids and revisit the innocence of love without condition. How Darius looked at Nina and Martin looked at Gina. This ain't that, but a sort of rendition. Without permission, this love screams when told to be quiet and swag surf life troubled waters. Finding the courage to latch on to each other's smile as demonstration to our future sons and daughters. More love, less hate, submerged in each other's laughter when the outside world can't relate. It's fate. The reality of an influential black love story awaits. Get close.